Buffalo Bills home game against the Cleveland Browns relocated to Detroit due to a winter storm expected to hit western New York and potentially dump, who knows, depends on your forecast, 5 feet, 6 feet, who knows. Game remains scheduled for 1 p.m. Eastern time. Now, as we discussed last night, the snow falling Sunday, even if it did, wasn't necessarily the issue. Games are played all the time, and the snow, hell, Buffalo's had some epic snow games. But even a city built to handle feet of snow can only do so much if more than 4 feet fall a day ahead of a game. Yeah, they have snow plows. They don't have magic wands. You can't just get a stadium and parking lots cleared for more than 70,000 people. What a bummer if you're Cleveland and you're thinking you might get that offense in some dodgy weather. Now you go inside and it could be a track meet. Super duper. I'm just fascinated to see how many of the Bills Mafia make their way to Detroit for this one. With a Thanksgiving game on the backside, I just envision a caravan punting on the holiday entirely and setting up shop in Detroit for a week. There's nobody like the Bills Mafia. Meanwhile, there's apparently a carnival inside at the moment on Ford Field. We need to move the Ferris wheel. Could we move? That's according to Tony Grossi, by the way, ESPN Cleveland. We have a carnival. Can we get the clowns out of the building? Tim Hasselbeck back with us now. As I'm saying, if it's going to be a weather game and you're Cleveland, you got to be like, okay, good, we run it, and maybe it slows down Allen. Now it's inside, and I wonder, given the issues that Allen has had, and he hadn't been terrible the last 2 weeks, but as you and I talked on Sunday night, some stuff to clean up. Mm-hmm. How much is this sort of the perfect recipe to get inside for this game?
Yeah, I think this could help make it be a get-right opportunity for him. There's no question about it. Listen, playing in those awful conditions, no doubt, would have been something that helped Cleveland. They want to run the football. They are not a high-flying offense. Buffalo is, which is interesting considering they have built it to be that. And so I do think that, listen, the struggles we've seen are unusual for a guy that is one of the marquee players in the National Football League. And so now, other than, the unusual nature of having to move at this point, in the week to play a game that was not scheduled to be there, I think playing in perfect conditions, and then also know that you're probably just staying put for the next week, right, I think is just something that can actually help Buffalo get on track.
Yeah, it sort of makes Detroit your home away from home for a couple of weeks, and it probably will be given how many Bills fans I assume will be there. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.